Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin here as we enter a new trading week. It was an interesting weekend. Bitcoin pushed a little bit higher, all in line with the bullish expectations. Here as well, I've made a few changes now to the wave count due to Bitcoin's struggle to push much higher and due to the latest retracement here to the downside. Nothing that would currently endanger here the probabilities. As you might know, my view is that with a 60% probability, we have already seen the low. As we see the creation of bullish patterns, of course, I would also like to see here a nice impulsive wave structure emerging in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, unfortunately, we don't see that for Bitcoin. We see here accumulation of 1-2s, 1-2s, 1-2 setups. So yeah, it's coiling up for something. As I said in the last few videos, there are a lot of different patterns that are currently possible here on the Bitcoin chart, and therefore we need to remain a bit flexible. Yeah, I think I said that on Saturday morning in my video, and I showed you three key options. One is the normal impulse, which would unfold. One is an expanding leading diagonal, which is unfolding, and one is the bearish option, in which we would still make a lower low below 17,600. And then even in these scenarios, there are certain sub phenomena and sub scenarios that are possible. So we need to be a bit flexible at the moment. Unfortunately, that is what it is, especially in the lower time frames, as we label here 1 hour waves. So nevertheless, they can hopefully give you some good orientation where we are. And I believe the change that I have made here, basically until here, yeah, everything has stayed the same. No changes here to the left-hand side of this line. But from the low of the wave 2, I've made some changes. Basically, the way I decided to label that now, from the low of 20,700, I have labeled this as a wave 1 to the upside. That is how it was before. A wave 2 to the downside here. Again, similar story. Yeah, this was in place before. Then here a wave 3 to the upside. Now I did have it as a sub wave before, as a wave 1 basically, of the wave 3 in yellow. Now the latest movements and how we can count the internals here make it for me much more, it makes much more sense for me to count all of this as a 5-wave move in itself, as a leading diagonal of a wave 1 here in white. This is how I would label this, because I can and because the internals match this much better than anything else that would be possible here at the moment. So yeah, it's another 1-2 pattern here in white. So basically the yellow wave count that was in place before, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where I only had the 1 and the 2 on the chart before and the 3 up here. Yeah, this is basically now already taken place in 3, 4, 5. However, I have to add then, because this is a leading diagonal, another wave 1 here, and we are coming down now in a wave 2. And the question is now just how far do we retrace in this wave 2? So again, to do that, to get some help, we can draw those fibs now from the, like that. And now we would be looking at certain retracement levels that make sense here in this scenario. And we can look here at the first major fib level here is the 24K level, 23.6% fib level. That would be in line with the ascending trend line of this so-called bear flag. So there could be some support. It would then only be a very weak retracement for wave 2. I would consider ideal here the 38.2% fib level. I mean, with ideal, I mean the most likely one, the 38.2% fib level at 23.4K, just because below that we've got this previous resistance now support level in red. So a retracement to there would be likely in my opinion. And afterwards we would then move up in a wave 3 in white. Yeah, so that is currently how we, I mean, at the moment there is no signal that this wave 2 is over. Best signal at the moment would be if we break above the high of the wave 5, and that was at $25,060. Okay. Yeah, as I said, afterwards we would then expect a wave 3 to the upside. Okay, so 3, and that should take us, so basically not much has changed actually. The only thing that has changed, it has delayed, this pattern has delayed the move to the upside a little, and depending on how low we come here, let's say we come down to 23.4k, we would expect that wave 3 to push all the way to 30k. So we'll see. Okay, we'll see. In my opinion, there is currently still a little bit more space to the downside, but as always, the weekly candle close can be very volatile, sometimes unpredictable. And bear in mind, this move here in a wave 2 will also happen in 3 waves in an ABC, so that could take further downside. So at the moment there is no signal, it's over. And again, only a move above 25,060 at the moment would suggest that this wave 2 is over. And yeah, key level here would be the 23,400 level. But if we go lower, only, if we go lower, it wouldn't be a problem as long as we hold here the $20,700 level, but we shouldn't really come down that far. Another key support level that I see here is, for example, the 50-day moving average, currently located at around $22,000. And yeah, let's see how far we really retrace. Maybe it will only be a weak retracement, because on the 1 hour we can already see the negative momentum being reduced. A little bit too early to really make assumptions here about that, but clear is that we currently have no signal that that correction is over yet. Okay, and that's my update about Bitcoin. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.